Okay.
Okay. Hello. Hi, Ben. I am so cool. Okie dokie. Understood. Yep. Yes, sir. I am so cool. Hi, Ben. I'm popping off. I'm popping off. I'm popping off.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Ben. Gotcha. Ben. Gotcha. Hello. Hi, Ben. I am so cool. Understood. Okie hello. Okie dokie. Hello. Okie dokie. Okay. Okie dokie. Understood. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Understood. Yep. Yes, sir. I understand. I am so cool. I'm popping off. You look funny. 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 Understood. Like the big time rush. 1 sec. Hang on. Let me get, this is not, I need to do a little, invisibility. Yeah, there we go. Also, I'm gonna turn off my treadmill. Did you know I have a treadmill? And by that, I mean, do you know, why is it not? By that, did I mean, do you know I am superior, to overall humans? Why did I say it like that? Okay, so, you know my name. It's Seth, by the way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be playing the funny game where you place blocks and stuff. Yeah. What do you know? It's not like, you know, that this is literally like the most overall profitable thing to do, playing literally just this. Yeah, so don't really know what the overall plan is. I've been doing a little experimenting with some warning, the current frame rate is too high. Imagine, man. I guess I'm just too cool for YouTube to handle. Yeah, give me 1 sec. What? So what? I need to limit my frame rate because what? No. Here's what I'm guessing. I don't know anything about streaming on YouTube, so here's what I'm going to guess. You need a certain number of subscribers, or I don't know, viewers, or something like that, in order to be able to stream at a good quality. So likely, what you are seeing is I don't know, something along the lines of. Hang on. How do I? Oh, no. I think I've got you know, the rough, you know, a representation of what you're probably going to be seeing. 1 sec. Yeah, this should, like, overall, like, soon enough, this should probably, you know, be a rough representation. Yep, there we go. I'm assuming that, like, what you're seeing right now is most likely, you know, what a representation of, you know, what overall. I don't know what I'm saying. Look, funny filter, haha, bad. Am I right? Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of these filters, obviously. I mean, I could not, but yeah. So, like I didn't actually say, because I went off on a tangent about I don't know, YouTube bad. Literally, like, not even 5 minutes after I started streaming on YouTube for the first time, and I'm already, like, absolutely just trying to, like, harass it. So here's what we are going to do. I don't know. Hang on, I'm gonna try moving my arms a little bit, seeing if, I don't know, that's too much for the thing to handle. I'm just gonna warning, the CPU is lower than the recommended bit rate. We recommend you use a stream mode rate of look at me, I know how to stream totally. Good connection, very good. Okay, looks like I'm going to be streaming. Let's go. So hopefully you're seeing this at a reasonable quality in terms of, you know, video. I don't know what else it would be. Hopefully it's not audio. I also need to make it so you can actually hear game audio. There we go. Shut the hell up. So, what I plan on doing for this video today in the live stream. Okay. Also, FYI, first time I've live streamed in a while, so believe me. I've got some ideas. One of my ideas is to I've had this idea sitting in my head for also, just in case you've never seen a live stream from me before or don't know who I am. Half the time, what I do is mostly just going to be me trying to eventually get to I'll start a sentence, and then a couple hours, maybe 5 or 10 minutes later, I'll actually have finished that sentence, because in between I'll have just completely found a completely different subject to talk about, because my brain has the attention span literally of 1 second. So I need, and also you probably aren't seeing this right now. I've got an idea. I'll get a mirror so you can actually see, what I'm seeing roughly. I have I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 currently working monitors. It's probably a bit hard to see, but there's monitor 1. You can actually see this one right here. Then there's also monitor number 2. Hey, look, that's you. You're on TV, I guess. And then there's obviously my nope, actually that's the one that is showing you live. And this one is the game one. And then above that is my OBS monitor. I have no idea how mirror physics work. This is my other monitor. I usually use it for music, Discord, email. And then this is the monitor I use as basically a key map of my soundboard. And then over here, that's the laptop. Because, also, there's also this one above, some of my other monitor. Okay. There's also that one, which is hanging from a metal apparatus, I guess you could call it. Suffice it to say, I have many monitors and therefore many forms of new stimuli. Anyway, as I said, low attention span. So here's what my current or basic plan is for this. I'm going to basically be doing a thing where I invent stuff. And by invent stuff, I mean literally just build stuff that I've been thinking about for a while, but have never found an opportunity to do it because I want to absolutely maximize capitalism on it. So here is what I'm going to do. I've had this idea for a semi-alarm system that basically uses a trident, or a turning one with loyalty, whatever, as basically an alarm system that works no matter where you are. So, a lot of alarm systems are oh, look, we have no plugs going off. Okay, that's great if you're, in the area, and at that point, having an alarm is useless. You can just see, oh, hey, look, there's someone breaking in. Sounds like someone, yeah, that thing. So now, what we're going to do, finishing the sentence, so basically, what I'm thinking is, if I put a trident throw down a trident into a stasis, whatever, and then it, keeps on floating, therefore it doesn't return. The system, when it's when the alarm or whatever is tripped, it'll basically make it so that, so basically, when the system is tripped, the bubble column, because it's being stasis chamber, goes up and keeps it stasisized. When the system is activated, the trident will fall down into the system, or into the tube, because somehow, or in some way, there's a bug. There's a way that, alarm activate, wee woo, but silent because no actual alarm. That the signal goes to stasis chamber, activates, therefore trident either falls or hits something, and therefore would be hey, I'm going to return or loyaltize to owner, and then it will go to owner, and then they will be wonder where this trident came from, but they actually do know because they named it alarm. Yeah. And then what will then happen immediately after that is that you'll be like, hey, okay, looks like there's someone breaking in. I know I keep on saying that, but it's kind of funny. Also, heads up, this will be a short stream. So, because, you know, first time, and also, yeah. So, what I'm going to get water and basically just get to work. I'll try to, I don't know, talk about whatever. Actually, I've got a document lying around somewhere with a list of ideas. There we go. There's the thingy. Actually, I'll pull it up on one of my side monitors because I am so cool. Give me a sec. I've got a separate keyboard for two of my monitors because I've also got a separate computer for two of my monitors. And don't think like, oh, I'm so rich or I'm using a lot of money on my streamer or whatever. Because the thing is, the computer, like the laptop I showed you earlier, has like a dent in it. It's old. It's I think the last time we used it, or other than like now, was like throat's dry. Anyway, we used it a really long time ago, and it's very old. One of the keys is missing as well, and yeah. And then the other computer. Let me just check. Yeah. Well, I don't know why I checked. Okay. The other computer is my old computer, my old personal computer. Got it for about $300 from a store that basically was just pulled together some parts and was like, here's a PC, get the graphics card yourself. So we did, and yeah, I've had it for about 4 years as well. So, and a lot of these monitors I've got from yard sales. Yep. That's the basic summary of my life. Relatable, and now I'm actually going to do the thing that I was saying I was going to do for a while, which is pull up a document on my monitor that you can't see. Cool, we're already up to a great start. Give me 1 sec, because the thing is, this monitor and the monitor that is suspended in the air are connected to the same computer. Therefore, if I move a monitor over there, I have to 180 myself, because honestly, I would be like, oh, I wasn't thinking correctly, but the thing is, I literally was like, that would make it so I would have to literally turn my entire body every time I move the monitor. I think that would be pretty funny and cool, so I did that. Give me 1 sec. Whoop. And there we go. And now, anytime I want to use this monitor, I have to do this. I have to have my body facing that way, arms facing that way as well, and it's going to be uncomfortable after a while. Not really any benefit. And, yep, that's about the summary of it. I've also got, just for, future, I guess, awareness, I am potentially going to make I've been having an idea in my head for a while for basically a very cool TNT cannon. A lot of TNT cannons you see are like, oh, it fires a really powerful shot and it fires a really long range. However, it can only shoot in one direction. The cannon that I'm designing is going to be made so that it can, shoot very powerful blasts, obviously very far, but also it'll be able to shoot in any direction, not just like, it's not just like a semi-aimable cannon where you can like aim it a couple degrees to the left and right. No. You can literally aim, like, cover a 360 degree, a 360 area, and be able, and like pretty much have the same effectiveness. So yeah, but for starters, I am just going, like, and it also has a very long range. So for now, however, I am just going to be doing a little thing where, I'm just going to be doing basically just a scaled down version of the cannon, because the thing is, My original plan was just to have a sort of small cannon, fire in a limited range, but it would be able to target specific areas, so that it would be good for base defense. So basically, to sum it up, is pretty much every single invention in warfare originally used and thought of slash I guess made for defense, and it is going to be in the future basically the equivalent of a nuclear weapon. Now, for those of you who have seen, I don't know, let's say Dream SMP, we've got the whatever, like there's the whole like, oh, there's the nukes or whatever, and it's actually just a custom resource pack stick or whatever, and then they just, I don't know, you probably use command blocks or something. This can literally be done in vanilla. However, because of its long range, you don't obviously know how what my envisioning for the cannon is. So basically, to sum it up, it uses a lot of TNT to propel itself, obviously. However, when I say a lot, I mean probably enough to break obsidian. And I've done the calculations actually very recently. I found out that because obsidian doesn't have like some exponentially high blast resistance, it only has 1,200. And I also have been looking into the let's just say the overall physics of TNT. Also, fun fact, did you know that's just like some TNT cannons are actually just it's weird. The way that some of them are apparently named is that like they use some sort of like numerical system for like how much damage it can do, range, I guess economic viability, and then it's a really interesting system actually, and like a lot of work has been put into it. It's not just like some Minecraft wikis where it's just like it has the equation for how it works and stuff like that. Like I have no idea. I have never had any idea. Apparently there's just like this like community of people who just make TNT cannons, and they name their cannons this, and it's honestly really cool. It's really pog. I can't say that because I'm on YouTube. Up. So now what we're going to do is a little. Why do I keep on saying a little thing? Like, Lou, we're gonna do a little thing called Orson or whatever. Actually, what was I going to do? I've done the math using formulas that were provided via wiki. Turns out you only need about roughly 300 TNT to destroy obsidian with TNT. And although it does have to be literally facing against the TNT or the obsidian in order to do it, all of it has to be facing into it, and it all has to blow up at the same time. Overall, 300 isn't that big of a number compared to, I guess, I don't know what in comparison to it would be. To sum it up, the thing is, like I said, just the propulsion TNT alone is probably enough to destroy obsidian. So that's great for the actual firing of it because I have to literally make it more blast proof than obsidian. Found a workaround for that. Turns out waterlogged blocks just can't be blown up, period. Because it's in water and water can't be destroyed, therefore the block inside of it. I'll explain all of this later. I was literally just going to make an alarm system, and I'm talking about nuclear warfare physics in Minecraft. What I was planning on doing originally, probably like 5 minutes ago, before I went off on a tangent. This is proof that I didn't just say it as a quirky bit. It's literally factually true. So I had an idea to basically keep myself talking, clearly I don't need to. I can just whatever. I've got this sort of list of ideas of stuff that I can sort of talk about. Like, it would be a sort of, I guess, daily or like every stream I pick a new funny question. Yeah, I've got some questions here. Okay, so yep. I'm just looking over the questions that I can have. I know I'm like literally just looking like I forget what, like, I don't know, May it is. It's probably something stupid, like probably from 2010. The current frame rate is currently too high. Shut up. What was I gonna say? Okay, I've got some ideas here, but for this stream, I'm planning on just sort of talking, because the thing is, most I've just sort of had a lot of like thoughts built up inside my head. I'm sort of just ventilating them out. So once I like fully, vent, Amogus. Haha, yeah, that's the closest thing I have to like an Amogus soundboard. Like I've got some of the big time like the first 5 beats of the Big Time Rush theme song on my soundboard, because I figured it would be pretty funny. So watch this. Big Time Rush, yeah, and then I can, yeah, it's honestly very funny, and yeah. You've heard some of my other soundboards when I was, doing the start stream thingy. What the hell was I talking about again? Okay, yeah, alarm system. Okay, what we're going to need for this is some tridents. Yes, trident and loyalty. Loyalty. The first thing I need to, check with this is to see whether or not it'll actually work in the first place. So I'm gonna get an anvil, place that there. Loyalty, yes, okay. I throw it. Whoop. And then it comes back. Very cool. Okay, now I need to make a stasis chamber. This is going to be a bit hard, probably because of the fact that, there's a little thing called, what's it called? I don't know. Wait. Yep, no, I think I kind of remember. No, I need honey. So basically the thing is with the stasis chamber, like with the trident, tridents go through water as if it's going through air. So that's going to make it a bit harder, but not impossible to make it so it's actually able to, function in the stasis chamber. So soul sand, and then, place that there. I'm going to surround it in glass on all sides except for one, which will be honey. Which hopefully will be able to, overall slow it down. Ooh, sticky situation. Okay. That should be enough, at least for testing, because, the first thing I need to test... Oh, I'm in the spawn chunks, but the first thing I need to test is whether... Wait. Actually, yeah, if I'm trying to test it in, to see whether or not it would work in a normal world... What? Okay, we're going, way over here. Alright. Actually, no. Hang on. TP, Elgadog, let's say 500 respective 500. Boop. Okay. Cool. I'm over here now. Free to do whatever I want. Hopefully I can find my way back. And then back again once I, lose my place, I guess. Okay. Build that up, and then surround it in glass, and then pretty much I'm just gonna throw the trident down with obviously not a lot of power. I guess you can release it early when it's not fully charged in order to make it overall, I guess, less it has less power to it. Now throw in the trident. What? Wow, why is my game just completely lagging when I zoom in? Wait. Wow, this... Hang on. I'm just like trying to look at my frame rate to see if, I don't know, it's messing up, I guess. No, it's not. What? Wait. This is thrown, right? Hang on, I've got to turn the hitboxes on. It's just like not showing. Okay. Okay, maybe like I'll probably have to use the honey thing, or the honey method, I guess you could call it. Ooh, maybe if I sit in the chamber and throw it up, then it'll, you know, come down with lower acceleration. Nope. Okay. Okay, maybe like just for testing purposes, I'm gonna do it like this. Go down. Currently, okay. So go down. Try to, I guess, throw it up. Maybe that way. Okay. Nope. Okay. How am I gonna do this? It seems to ignore bubble columns entirely. I think. Oh yeah, no, wait, yeah, it's totally right. Tridents are treating water exactly like it would air, therefore it can't be pushed up. So, what am I going to be doing? Okay, I think I maybe have an idea, a semi sort of idea. I just went into stream health and seeing all of the warnings about like bit rates and frame rates and stuff like that. If anyone in chat is like if the frame rate and stuff is visibly bad, I guess inform me in the chat bubble, I guess what it's called, while I try to figure out what I can do as a sort of substitute for, you know, the need of I need to replace water with something else as a stasis chamber. I would ideally not want it to be, you know, something involving a lot of noise, but if it comes down to it, I'll probably at least have to. Because, you know, some stasis chambers use like slime blocks and pistons and stuff like that. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna work on something else entirely. Okay, so what if also this is a invisibility alarm thingy that I'll get to later. You know what? I don't know if I want to work on the cannon I was talking about. Yeah, you know what? So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to be doing a little thing called. I have no idea what I'm planning on doing. I'm gonna do the cannon. I'm gonna at least try it, and hopefully it'll work out. I'm going to go into a separate world that I call test site, as in, you know, nuclear test site. This is what I've got so far. You know, there's a bit of stuff. The bedrock is there as a marking point for, you know, where I guess the let's say overall. Well, I don't know. Whatever is what? Wait, what am I even saying? Okay. So, I am going to do a scaled down version of the TNT cannon. And the thing is, I would, you know, do the normal thing where you use water to make it so TNT doesn't blow up everything in its overall surroundings. Here is the thing, however. water doesn't completely prevent TNT from destroying its surroundings. Water only basically. I would explain this less scientifically if I didn't look into it further. But I've done further research and now know how TNT physics work to a much further extent. So basically, the way that TNT overall works. Hang on, I'm gonna change my stream title to. Yeah, I'm gonna change the title of the stream because, I wants to. I making LTNT Canino in Minecraft or whatever it was. I really don't, needs. That was just the stupidest title that I could think of, but whatever. Hang on, is there? Oh, I can pop out chat. Okay, I'm getting like real. I hate that fact that I am looking at, my. Wait. I don't know. I was just hating the fact that I was looking. I've been constantly looking at my stream analytics. It's been getting a bit annoying, but now I will be able. Wait. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where'd it go? Okay. There's the chat. Now, I will be able. Okay. You have no idea what is going on. Basically, I'm trying to get my chat to show on my screen, despite the fact that OBS literally has a thing where I can see the chat. I'm making a TNT cannon. Yo, let's go. Yo, that's Pog. Okay. I started saying this about 2 minutes ago. The way that TNT works is basically that, the way that blast resistance works is that, certain blocks have certain blast resistances. Obsidian has a blast resistance of 1,200. It's the highest blast resistance that any block can have that you can obtain in survival without obviously cheats and stuff like that. Anvils, netherite, and ancient debris, all four of them have that same blast resistance level. And basically the way that blast resistance works is that when an explosion goes off, it basically has a certain level of power. And there's a formula and stuff like that, but basically the way it works is with the reason that higher blast resistance blocks will tends to explode with smaller radii with TNT, like stone versus say sand, is because of the fact that stone has a higher blast resistance, and the way that explosions work is that they basically shoot out beams in all directions with a certain level of power, and as it goes out further, that level of power decreases. And when it goes through blocks, it basically has to fully go through the block in order to destroy it. So let's say with obsidian, let's say with water is what I was talking about. As long as the explosions don't the overall total blast power it has does not exceed 100, or the total the mass of the explosions, as long as it doesn't exceed 100, it'll contain the explosion. However, if it does exceed 100, it will be forced to extend further out, and therefore will blow up its surroundings. So water is not just a perfect way of containing being used for TNT explosions. I'm going to look at stream analytics again. I'm like a little goblin. Okay, so pretty much what I need to do for this is make a system that doesn't rely on having water to contain the TNT blast. And this is what's known in the TNT cannon tutorial wiki as a dry cannon, which apparently shoots out farther than normal cannons, I guess. So let's start by just building up and then I'm gonna make an obsidian base. And I was earlier talking about the fact that obsidian can be blown up with enough TNT, but for this I am not going to need that much TNT. So now to explain how this cannon actually works. For the sake of, you know, just testing the cannon, I'm just going to make it shoot out in one like grid quadrant. Like, so, let's say this is the center of a grid. It only shoots out in the direction of, like, you know, this area. It can only shoot anywhere between west and south. Can't shoot anywhere east or north. So now dispensers, I'm going to get dispensers and place them about let's say 6 blocks away from the TNT, or above the TNT. This should be good, and then place it like that, destroy all of this. I'm going to mirror it afterwards, but yeah, so for the sake of this, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 total dispensers. That's going to be the maximum, because with comparators, they have a maximum, you know, ability to send out, you know, a pulse or whatever of 15, so it's just going to be easier for now, at least, to do it like this, where, you know, it shoots out, it can only shoot out a max of 15 TNT. Again, I'm literally saying this as if all of you would know exactly what I'm talking about, but none of you, like, no one is going to know what I'm saying. It's like just listening to an insane man give a speech on why League of Legends is actually a fun game, I guess. So basically, to sum it up, explosion when two explosion force go that way, therefore object go that way. But with two in different area, forces oppose / intersect and make the projectile go diagonal, and I'm going to use that to aim it. God, I need to get better at, like, just talking in general. And I know my face looks just absolutely pasty right now. It's just, it's branding, guys. Hang on, you can tell when I'm looking at the sun, because when I do, or in Minecraft, when I do, my face goes from, like, you know, it's overall decent lighting. You can admit, you know, my stream isn't that bad of quality, to, oh, look, bright light. I might as well just shine a literal flash. Oh, my face just goes completely white. So there we have it. Now to actually do the thing I was going to say. TNT cannon, go boom, 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 bomb, bomb, bomb. So there we go, and yeah. Hopefully I'll get better at this over time, and yep. That's the end goal. Get better. Most people are like, oh, I want to hit 10 million subscribers, or hit 1,000 or whatever. My goal is just do better. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So the TNT cannon, yeah, you'll pretty much see once I've put all of the TNT and stuff into the dispensers and have it fire out, that it'll go, you know, diagonal. And you may be thinking, oh, how TNT work? What am I? Okay, my God. Okay, so the way this works is that we have a little thing called a bubble column. God, I'm gonna shut up. Pretty much the way this entire system is going to work is that we have, you know, a single bubble column in sort of around the middle, and you know, the at the bottom, a thing will basically cause the bubble column to stop being a bubble column, and the observers that will be basically triggering the TNT will all detect that at once, and therefore I'll dispense the TNT at once to prevent, the slight delay, which would cause a chaotic explosion. It makes it all explode at once. And we're going to use comparators with lecterns to basically, aim the cannon, I guess. So I'm going to get observers and see. And another thing that I'm going to do is use pistons to basically make it so I can power certain areas of the... what was I talking about again? Okay, so I can basically toggle... Wait. The pistons push out, and then it makes it so only those ones. God, I've literally been saying, oh, I need to get better at talking. Who would who would care if I were to just stop talking during my streams? Because overall, you get more information out of my streams and more value if I just shut up. In all honesty, that's just my personal opinion, and if you disagree with it, you're wrong. Admit it. So, yep, there we go. And now I'm placing more observers, and I'm going to end the stream at 8, just so you know, because like I said, well, not like I haven't said, I've literally been trying to just, push myself to stream for a while now, and I just haven't, so there we go. Woo. Okay. And then we place more observers here to make it so they face all the way into the bubble column, and oops, that was a mistake. Haha, like the life, am I right? I'm going mentally insane, and hopefully I become more mentally insane to add content to the stream. Let's go, content grind, yes. All right, and now we are going to be placing more observers. You know what if I should just get a bot that just automatically, I don't know, plays random sounds on my soundboard to make it so I can use it better. What? No. So make it so instead of having to listen to my my voice, you can just listen to my soundboard stuff. So like I said, you would get way more content out of it if you were to just listen to completely random sounds than if you were to listen to me, and that is simply a fact. You cannot, say that it's not, because you're simply wrong. Up. And I meant to destroy that and immediately place it like that, but I didn't. So let's place the glass all the way up, and there we go. I really need to get all of my thoughts on my head so I can just focus on just my ideas list for stuff to talk about while I invent stuff. Maybe I could just become a just chatting streamer and then just let my brain do its work. Alright, so as you can see, it's a bubble column. I need to make sure it's not really filled up. Okay, there we go. It's fully bubbled, I guess that's the way you would say. And then we're going to get a bucket, put it in the dispenser, so that it will basically... this is done in another YouTuber's video, but the thing is it wasn't in a tutorial form, so therefore mine's better because it's a tutorial up. Why do I keep on saying up? Pretty much, it's a bucket, and then it pulls up the water, and then makes so all the observers are actually I should probably put it lower so that the bubble column deactivates all at once. Yep. Oops. Alright. Still stand there. Glass. Oops. What am I doing now? Oh yeah. There we go, and then I'm gonna need to place a dispenser right here, And there we have it. We finally, God, my hair. We finally have the thingy that I was going to be making, the TNT cannon. And now I'm going to put a bucket of water in it, or no, but it's an empty bucket. And then button, and then place it. And then I need to actually fill it up all the way, or to fill up the bubble column all the way so that it can actually work as a bubble column. Alright, and now it is a bubble column. So, watch this. Okay, I need to, like, you know, put the actual, like, you know, blocks that are going to power the dispensers here. And then you will be able to hear it all at once. Or it'll be audibly clear, as they say. So, there we go, and then we place, or we fall, dupe, button. You heard that? You heard that all go at once? Yeah, that's pretty much just how the system works. Bubble column detects the fact that, you know, I could just make a tutorial on this and then instantly get so much money. But basically, God, attention span, am I right? The TNT is going to be deployed all at once, and then a separate mechanism is going to deploy TNT onto this, or around this little platform right here. Somehow, I just realized because the obsidian is a bit in the way, but there's probably a way around that. I don't know, observer clock or something like that, I don't know. And then what we're going to do is just a little, what was I talking about? Okay. Also, I need to do a little quirky thing where I put up my my blast shield. Yeah, I know how to use Photoshop or whatever, and I get a funny little quirky thing on my face. It's a blast shield. That's super cool. And then yeah, that's what I wear to work. I am unemployed. So what we're going to do now is fill it up with TNT, or fill all of these dispensers up with TNT. Now that I think about it, probably should have just, no, I'm going to do this now. Basically what I'm going to do is fill up all of these, or one dispenser with a ton of TNT, and then replace all of the things with those dispensers with the, you basically control shift, or control middle scroll wheel button. That'll basically get the NBT or whatever data thingy, so that you'll be able to get whatever it's inside of it at once without having to, you know, place everything inside of it again. So as you can see, it's all filled up with TNT. That sounds like a song, but whatever. There we go. More dispensers, and then just same on the other side, and hopefully the system doesn't blow itself up like it did last time, because I've been testing this for a while, and my first tests, all of them blew themselves up. So if this doesn't, it will be a first. But just in case, I'm going to place obsidian here around it like a cage, so that it doesn't, so if it does, you know, explode, it doesn't go in the wrong direction physically, and I guess mentally. Okay, whatever. TNT doesn't have feelings, and neither do you. A up. God, I need to stop saying A up. Alright, there we go. TNT is there, or obsidian is there, and now I'm going to press the button, and hopefully, like I said, this doesn't blow itself up. Probably should have done the I've got world edit. I probably should have used that to save it or whatever, but who cares? I blew up this part. I probably should have thought of that. Okay, so I need to make the landing platform a bit lower, but overall, I would say that was a success, because it didn't blow most of itself up. So that's pretty cool. Yep, that's the thing I'm gonna say. Excuse me. Alright, let's test it again real quick. Can't test it because I... Yep. Because I blew it up. Alright, it's got water, and then I'm going to put it in. Oh. That's weird. It didn't... Did the others not detect it? That's... Oh, there we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna do it again. Why does it... What? Okay, I need to... Like, the guy who made the initial thing for this did a thing where basically it takes it out and then immediately puts it back in. Like, I should probably do that as well, because clearly this is the main reason why that's happening, because it does some weird thing. I'm gonna see what exactly it does. Oops, never mind, that's the full explosion, and I'm gonna see how far I go. Okay. I think I'm, yeah, that's an effective cannon overall. Imagine how high you could go with just the full like potential blast that I can have. You can, like, you don't even have to worry about taking damage. This can potentially just be used as a way of just travel without having to worry about, you know, dealing with, oh, there's things in the way or something like that. You can just use a totem of undying and then have it in your hand so that, you know, when you absorb all of the damage, you just are immediately, you know, brought back to life or whatever. I don't know totem lore or whatever. And then you immediately you go up into the air and you're alive because, you know, totem, and then you can just fall again very slowly. It's probably for the better that I'm ending the stream early. Okay. And by early, I mean, I don't even know how long my streams are going to be. I don't know. I felt like I needed to stream out at some point. I felt like this was a good time. And there you have it, pretty much. So here, what am I even saying anymore? Oh yeah, I was gonna see why, what the deal is with the putting water back in thing. Oh. I don't know what the deal is. But it's a pretty cool thing, and I'm going to get some TNT and just test the maximum range of this cannon. Just you know, as I don't know even what it would be like, as it's just I'm testing a thing. Boop. Oh, fires out all the TNT, and I'm gonna light this. See how far. Already pretty far. So let's see. It's, I don't know what this range is, but it's so far looking pretty solid. The thing is, I need to determine the main problem that I am likely going to have with my you know, TNT cannon is that there's like TNT falls at a constant rate, or for the most part, it falls at about 10 blocks per second / meters per second. So the thing is, in order to have the maximum potential range, I need to have it as high up as possible. However, you know, and that's to make it so it doesn't hit anything on the way. However, that will also make it so it will, like, I don't know whether or not it'll actually be able to hit the ground or the base of whatever target it's targeting before it actually blows up. That's the main problem that I'm having. But for now, I am just going to have fun with just shooting. Okay, that wasn't that far, but wasn't expecting it to be. And now I'm going to test it again, despite the fact that, again, actually no, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put put multiple there, and then let them. Ooh, like shotgun from, I don't know. And now I'm going to see where they went. There's one explosion point, there's two, and then there's three. So this sort of functions like at the moment, it works like a. Why am I saying it works like a shotgun? It's not like this is the final design. It's going to be more precise. But yeah, hopefully, you know, the final results are more consistent than this in terms of range and also accuracy. And there we have it. You know what? I'm gonna try to get this this thing to over an hour long. I don't think I've had a single video on my channel, or even like in any channel that I've ever had, go over an hour. So I'm just gonna try to go over an hour. What can I possibly do? Main thing I need to do is, I guess, test, like you know, like I said, the overall speed at which the TNT will fall at when it's launched. So there's that. Okay, so it falls at about the same rate of speed. So that's overall pretty unfortunate. It means that I'm going to have to find some way of basically making it so around the point where it needs to explode at, there's a way that it gets shot downward. Now my my main thought for that is basically using a second TNT, or second set of TNT, to basically propel the main explosion downward, that it basically be launched at a very slightly higher height, so that it has to be launched downward. But the thing is, it's very hard to test that because, like I said, it needs to be such a precise time in the actual final product, and also just testing it in general is going to be near impossible. Alright, yeah, let's go. Almost an hour long stream. Yo, let's go. Alright, light some flint and steel. I don't know. I frankly don't know why I'm doing this. Like I said. And also, hopefully some of you might have heard of me. Wait, what am I? Okay. I initially was streaming on Twitch, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll get rated by, I don't know, some big YouTuber from somewhere or whatever. And I was like, oh, and then it would be like, oh, my story is very humble. I got rated by such a generous and kind big streamer. Oh yes, and I'm so humble. No, being humble is boring. There are too many people in this world who think that they're humble and are really not. So why, at some point, why, like, you know, pretend to be humble? And why not just, you know, embrace ego? No, so what I'm mainly trying to say is that I just want my success to, I don't want to say be my own, because then, like, I don't want to rely on, like, you know, the off chance that someone raids or, like, donates something to me, but, like, you know, I'll accept it if by some miracle it happens. I'll be like, okay, that's pretty cool, I got some cool thing, that's cool and whatever. But I don't, like, if that happens and I'm just some boring, like, you know, whatever person, sure, I might get a bit of hype for a couple minutes, or maybe even a couple days, but after that, people are going to completely forget who I am. And, like the algorithm, like, let's say, you know, someone artificially makes my video blow up because they feel like it. It's like, okay, cool, I've got a ton of views now, maybe some people have subscribed, but the thing is, afterwards, people will stop watching my videos, and the YouTube algorithm will be like, this video does really garbage in comparison to that old video. So, you know, clearly you've fallen off. So we're just not going to recommend your videos anymore. And I mean, like, I'm not saying, you know, oh, algorithm bad, but in a lot of cases it is, because that literally happened to me. Like, I had a lot of videos that were just blowing up, and then YouTube algorithm was just like, no, we're just gonna not have it blow up. Or no, we're not even. It's not even like, oh, YouTube algorithm doesn't want me to be successful or whatever. The videos were doing good. They were getting high audience retention, good engagement. People were watching them, and then YouTube just stopped recommending them to people. It wasn't like people stopped clicking on the videos. They just stopped. Like, I looked at the analytics. They just completely halted impressions. Like, complete flatline. And I was like, I've been trying to figure out why. There's no explanation for it. So, yeah, stream's over an hour long now, and hopefully that rant was pretty cool. So I'm gonna end it here. I would do the thing where you, like, most streamers are like, go to the main camera, and it's actually, I will need to go to main camera for this, but it's not for the reason that you're thinking. So, as I said, stream is ending. You might be wondering, what's that red button?